WeatherWords is a production of The Reporter, Delaware County's leading news source.
Good day to everyone. This does happen to be Thursday the 15th. That's halfway through the month of June. And June is slowly fixing itself. It's been cold, it's been wet, and there's one other thing I need to tell you about. First of all, the big rainstorm gave us 1.51 inches of rain, and that certainly helped a whole lot. But then yesterday, on and off, and in some cases, there were some pretty heavy showers during yesterday, gave us another 82 hundredths. Well, you know what? You add that all together with what had fallen, which wasn't very much, and we're now where we're supposed to be for the month of June. I mean, we have 2.62 inches of rain, and normal's 5.2. So guess what? We're now where we're supposed to be. We went from dry, dusty brown to mud. Isn't that wonderful? In 3 days. Okay. The other thing you might notice is you're still getting up and maybe putting on one of these because we've been incredibly cold. Normal temperature for us now is supposed to be 76 degrees. Yesterday was 61, 15 degrees below normal. The day before that was 10 degrees below normal. Today they say we might get to 70. And you just say, oh, good, it's getting warmer. That's still below normal by 6 degrees, okay? This is supposed to be, in another week, it'll be summertime. Doesn't look like it, but it is. The one thing we need to understand about the weather, we don't control the temperature, we don't control the winds, and we don't control the wetness. Mother Nature gives us to it every day, which sort of makes my job kind of exciting. Now, what's up and coming isn't going to make you overly happy either, because after 4 weeks of sunshine, essentially, starting tonight into tomorrow, put rain back in the forecast. Now, the upper part of the state and the western part of the state, it's going to clear, but not here, and it might even continue into Saturday, believe it or not. So much for the bright, sunny weekend, which we're not going to get. You might get a nice clearing or a decent day without precipitation on Sunday, and it might get to 74. Of course, it's still below normal. And there's 2 days of precipitation coming up the following week. But maybe Monday and Tuesday might actually be days you can go outside and mow your grass. Because I will tell you, all this wonderful rain, I can't believe how fast things have actually greened up. All the trees that were missing leaves, they're back. And things are finally looking like they should have looked about a month ago. So, an okay weekend. I mean, it's not going to be grounding rain. Be happy you're not down south where the tornadoes, golf ball and baseball size hail, high winds, and flooding rain is now in the southern states. And be happy you're not in the Midwest upper states, because what they're getting today is what we're going to get a little bit more today, and that's called smoke. That low pressure that was over us has now moved here. Low pressures do this. Well, guess what? That's where all the fires are. It's not going to be like it was a week ago, but if you step outside and your eyes are like this because you can't seem to focus right and things just don't seem right and you're blowing your nose, it's the smoke in the air. You might see that bluish haze develop a little bit later. The only good thing about that, let it rain tonight and tomorrow and get it out of the air again. But every single time a low pressure is going to move over us in the future and go in the same path this one did, you're going to get the smoke from Canada, and it might be all summer. So I don't know what I can do about that. Mother Nature needs huge, gigantic downpours over Canada, and that isn't what's happening right now. So anyway, I hope in a few more days I can get rid of this. And I won't complain too much if my air conditioners turn on, because you know what? Right now it's cold. It's 54 degrees. Have a good one.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.